Yeah, it's very difficult. Obviously, you have 60+ odd guys in that locker room who continue to give their effort, and put their bodies on the line each week, and the reason they do so is to win games, and we're unable to do that so far this year. So as a quarterback and leader of his team and leader of the offense, it's on me to continue to do whatever I can to put myself in a position to get a win for those guys.
And I get back to that question, I mean, on that second interception, I asked you, I said, is this what makes you think he doesn't get it in the red zone? You said, that's a fair question. Can you talk about what you said on that play?
What's your question?
The second interception that seemed to be floated right into a pack of Ravens.
Yeah.
Did you not see, I mean, can you just tell me what you saw?
Yeah, I can tell you what I saw on that second interception. As I scrambled to the left, Crow happened to leak to the back of the end zone there. Was trying to give him an opportunity to get to the ball. Ball came a little short on me and ended up with a good play by the defense.
When we were talking to Hugh, he said, for the first time in a long time, he said he's going to go back and look at the film and decide whether or not starting you for the rest of the season is the right thing to do or not. Had he shared that with you, and do you feel like, why should you be the starter for the rest of the season?
Yeah, he has not shared that with me. When you go out and you play with the performance that I had, I'm sure you have to go back and reevaluate the quarterback position. It's just on me to make sure that I learn from this and continue to take on these experiences and do whatever I can to be the best me I can, the best teammate, the best leader, and the best quarterback I can become. In order to do so, I've got to go back and watch this film, learn from it, and continue to put myself in a position to potentially lead this team to score points and win games.
You kind of phrased it like if it would be best for you to finish the season, and you've shown resiliency throughout the year, but do you feel like you can keep bouncing back and that you want to be the guy that finishes the last?
Absolutely. These are all trials and tribulations that will lead for my success in the future, and I truly believe so. Once again, you got to continue to learn and continue to lean on my support team to continue to have the confidence to lead guys. Obviously this position is very difficult, and I learn that each week. Every time we step out there, every time you have an opportunity to play, it takes a lot to win. And for me, it's just about doing whatever I can to once again learn and put myself in a position to become a better player.
DeShone, the way you played today, how would you compare that to maybe a game in the first month of the season? How are things different toward the end of your rookie year compared to at the beginning of your rookie year?
Yeah, there's I've been in a position where I've been able to learn quite a bit throughout a full year, and with that being said, I think that a lot of the mistakes that were made today were just inaccurate balls and locations. We were able to pick up a lot of these, odd looks that the Ravens were able to do in protection. We were able to make sure that, we have the right run play in when we're out there, making calls in the run game. And I think that a lot of the, bad throws in today's game were simply based upon mechanics that I have to make sure I go back and clean up.
What about Josh Gordon on the sort of miscommunication that you guys had on the sideline? What happened on that?
Yeah, it's a cover 2 hole shot. Josh, with the speed that he has, trust that he's going to run past anyone who's behind him. I was trying to get the ball on him quick. He had a different mindset at the time. We were able to come off to the sideline and make the proper adjustment, and we'll continue forward and making that adjustment to make sure we complete those balls.
DeShone, on the strip sack in the end zone for their touchdown, is that a risk to call a pass play there rather than just run it when you're pinned that deep?
No, there's some opportunities, obviously, to throw the ball, and a lot of people have had success doing so. It's on us to make sure that we're protecting the right way, make sure that I'm in the right spot at the right time, and getting the ball out as quick as possible. Obviously, your goal as a quarterback is to keep the ball out of harm's way, and in that situation, without keeping an eye on my backside, I had the ball in harm's way. He made a good play on the ball, and it ended up in 7 points for them.
You said on that one it was a quick game, supposed to be a quick game throw, and that Spencer just got beat. Did you even have time to get it out, or were you hit before your first read?
You always have time to get it out. Anytime there's a guy in front of a guy, there's an opportunity to get the ball out. Just going through the read took me a little time to get through it, and as I was pulling the trigger to make the throw to Josh there, he got to the ball.
DeShone, there has been, really not, a veteran that was, a longtime veteran such as a Josh McCown that could have stepped in this year and maybe started a few games. In a perfect world, at times this season when things got really rough for you, could you have benefited from sitting down for 3 or 4 weeks and watching somebody else do this?
Yeah, potentially. But that's not the situation here. The situation was one where, Coach Jackson and the front office decided that I was the best option to go out there and play in games and learn, from live reps. And through that position, we're here. We're 0-14. I'm having a lot of ups and downs, taking on a lot of experiences, and once again, with my support team and with God at my back, I'm going to learn from these. I'm going to continue to push forward and continue to put myself in a position to lead this team to score points and win games.
Does the losing add up, though, to wear on you emotionally to the point where it's almost covering up what you might need to do?
No. Part of being a pro is being able to take any situation and learn from it. If we were 14-0 right now, you'd probably be asking me the same question. When you're going out and having a bunch of success, are you actually learning from different situations throughout games? Unfortunately, we're 0-14, and I'm in a position where, I haven't had a lot of success as a quarterback, and it's on me to make sure that I continue to be a pro, lean on my support team again, trust in my faith, and make sure that I'm learning from every situation that I'm in.
DeShone, David Lee obviously is your position coach, but when it comes to Hugh, in what ways has Hugh Jackson helped you become a better quarterback and football player over the course of this season?
No, he's one of the best at it. Yeah, he's done a good job with making sure that I understand the system that he has. It's on me to go out there and play well, but the platform that I have to be a good quarterback is right there in front of me. It's just about me going out and executing what he's telling me to do. There's never been a situation where there's a miscommunication between him and I, or a situation where he told me something that was wrong. It's always been me making sure that I have to go out there and execute. Once again, it's just on me to continue to learn from his experiences and take what he's given me. Obviously he's had a lot of success in the past with young quarterbacks. Why not continue to trust in him and stay on the path that he's set in front of me and become a better quarterback?
DeShone, you've come this far, you've been through so many ups and downs. How important is it to you to finish this thing out?
Yeah, I signed up for 16 games this year with the potential to go up to the playoffs. And with that being said, it's on me to make sure that I give my complete effort and continue to push as far as I can to finish out a season. We got 2 opportunities in front of us to go out and get a couple wins, create some momentum going into the off season. And personally, myself, individually, it's on me to make sure that I continue to prove who I am. And not only to the front office, to my head coach, but to my teammates. Obviously, once again, they go out and they put their bodies on the line. You got 5 guys in the offensive line who are, going out and taking bumps and bruises and putting their bodies out there for me. I got to make sure that whatever I do in this next 2 weeks can show them that, I'm putting in the same effort to reward them for the work that they do each week.
How disappointing is it to go a season without a win at home?
Pretty disappointing. This is my first time ever doing so. Those fans are begging for a win, and we hear it, we see it. When we're out there and trying to put our, once again, put our bodies out on the line for them, and we come up short, they let us know, and it's on us to make sure that we're giving those fans things to cheer about.
DeShone, you are putting it all out on the line, obviously, but it almost seems there are some times where you might be putting yourself at a little bit of risk. Do you feel like, is there a way of going too hard and trying to prove too hard and risking getting injured?
No, you just got to do your job. If your job requires taking on a hit, you take it. If your job requires putting yourself in a position to, stay out there for a long time, you slot. And for me, I'm sitting here healthy. I'll be ready to go next week, like it's another week. There's going to be a little bit of rehab. You're going to have a couple bumps and bruises, but it's especially in this position, you got to do whatever it takes to get a W for fans, for our team, for everyone.
Can you think about how any progress you might have made might be kind of hard to see on the outside because of the turnovers, and is that frustrating?
Yeah, it may be a little difficult for an average guy watching football to see, but I think that the things that we're doing within our offense, the things that we're doing within our building are heading in the right direction, and there is light at the end of this tunnel. Just on me to once again go out there and learn from these experiences and play at a higher level, because that's what it's going to take for us to win.
DeShone, just to clarify on the interception in the end zone, do you feel like, would you make that throw again? You just wish it was a more accurate throw, or do you think the decision?
No, I probably wouldn't make that throw again. I feel Crow at the back line. I want to put that ball high where there's a position for him to make a play or no one to make a play. The height of the ball wasn't adequate to make that play. I probably would throw that ball away and try to play for a fourth down for either a field goal or another touchdown.
On plays like that, do you feel like you're pressing, whether or not it's because of the winless season or the next stage of the game, you guys are down a couple scores? And do you feel like I have to make something happen here?
Yeah, and that's something that I need to adjust. I think that there's been multiple times throughout this year where we're trying to get that big play. And in order to do so, unfortunately, I've forced a couple passes, and I got to eat that. But it's on me now to make sure that I learn from that and understand time and situation, and the obviously having another down in that situation to go up and make a play. Once again, it's another learning experience.